Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big D Saloon. Thank you. My name is Bart. Thank you. Now allow me to introduce to you the quintessential queen of questions, that tantalizing temptress of trivia. She can bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan and never let you forget you're a man. Give her a big hand, Miss Sadie!
Howdy, folks! Well, how you doing? My name's Miss Sadie, and I'm the owner of this here saloon. Feel free to have a seat, yes, sir, because we got lots in store for you.
Oh,
now, you know,
we do.
the one thing I like more than running an alcohol-free saloon, well, that's learning more about Disney trivia. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we're hosting a Showdown Hoedown today. So y'all feel free, sit back, relax. If you need your whistle wet, we'll just go on up, belly on up to the bar. As you see, I got my friend Bart over here, my bartender friend. Hey, Bart! Bart! Bart!
Somebody order a double gelati cream fuzzy!
Now, Bart, you gotta pay attention over there, darling. Yes, sir, these folks might want something to wet their whistle. Yeah, but none of that hard stuff now, all right? We gotta keep these folks thinking as clear as mud. Now you know why I like Bart. You know what I mean?
Cute.
Well, today's a big day for us, and I can tell it's a big day for y'all. You came from all over to show us what you know in the 1998 National Trivia Showdown. Oh, you're in the right spirit now. Let me hear you say, yeah!
Yeah!
Yes, let me hear you say, yahoo!
Yahoo!
Oh, I can feel it now. I can feel it now. That's
I can
for
feel
sure.
it too.
Yes, can you feel it over there?
I can feel it like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah?
I have feelings. I could talk to you about feelings if
Yes,
you like.
well, you just go on back to sleep
Okay,
there, darling.
I'm sorry.
Now, you know what we're doing today? Well, we got lots of fun stuff here today.
You know,
In fact-
what about you have help for this big thing?
Absolutely, I got help, you know, out in the Old West here. Well, we do things a little differently, that's for sure. I got two of my left and right hands here, my two gals. Yes, that's Miss Q&A. That's Miss Question. And Miss Answer. Howdy! Yes, that's for all you cowpokes out there that don't spell so good. Come on along, everybody come along. Tain't no time to be uptight. Shout out, hooray! Today is a big day, we're gonna raise a ruckus tonight. Give a cheer, raise a ruckus tonight. Showdown, Hoedown time is here. Raise a ruckus tonight. Got questions here from A to Z. Raise a ruckus tonight. Every bit of trivia about Disney. Raise a ruckus tonight. I want you. Come on along, everybody come along. Time for trivia delight. Charge up your mind. Hey, folks, it's contest time. We're gonna raise a ruckus tonight. I think I need a little help. Some country critters out here. Here with them. You with them? Woo! Hey, boys, saddle up to a partner. Y'all clap along, cause it's time for a country hoedown. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Come on, Minnie. Woo-hoo! Oh, I tell you what, I think they're getting the feeling. Let me hear another yeah! Yes, sir. You know what? That means that it's time to get this showdown going down the trail, that's for sure. But before we do, we got to do things nice and proper now. Yes, we got to have us a man of the law. You know what I mean? A man of honor, a man of courage. But since we couldn't find someone like that, well, I guess our showdown sheriff will just have to do, all right? So you're going to need to help me welcome our Showdown Hoedown Sheriff, Gary Clark, with a big ol' howdy, Sheriff! Howdy, Sheriff! There he is! Well, hey,
Hello, darling, you're looking lovely. Howdy, folks, and thank you for that big welcome. Hey there, how you doing, Bart? Bart? Bart?
Walt Disney is not frozen!
Now you see why we all love Bart so much. Anyhow, today is the big day when we find out who's got the most smarts in their saddlebag, if you know what I'm saying. In other words, we rounded up 8 finalists from all over this great nation of ours, and we're gonna narrow them down to one big winner. And I think I hear them coming right now.
Come on, ladies.
All right, you cowpokes. It's time now to meet our 8 national trivia finalists. Make sure you give them all a big hee-haw when they come on into the saloon. From Newark, Delaware, Anthony Coker.
Anthony, we love this guy.
From Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, Carol Dobson.
He is good people.
From Wichita, Kansas, Dan Schuster. Oh, yeah. From way down there in Indianapolis, Indiana, Deanne Howley. From Cincinnati, Ohio, Julia Hartman. From Sioux City, Iowa, Kevin Burke. From Danbury, Connecticut, Lorraine Gordon. And from Indianapolis, Indiana, William Bogart. Well, now, howdy to y'all. I hope you're ready to put your Disney trivia knowledge to the test, because one of you mighty fine finalists is going to ride off into the sunset as the 1998 champion.
Come on along, everybody, come along. Show us what you got. We're gonna raise the ruckus. Raise the ruckus. Raise the ruckus tonight. Thank you, Miss Minnie and Mark. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Kip and Dale. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at you.
Oh, well, I got all dressed up.
Hi, darling. How you doing?
I'm just fine as wine. I'm just fine as I could be.
Are you? Well,
Yes,
I tell you
betcha.
what, I'm so tickled that you're here with us. Now, you know, before I turn these crowds over to you, yes, you got to make sure and do me one thing. Yes, it's a big favor now. You got to make sure that all these fine, upstanding folks up here know the rules real good now, all right?
Yes, sir, Miss Sadie. I
Can
got
you
them
handle
right
it?
here. I got them right here in front of me.
All right, that's your job.
All right, folks, the rules are simple. Each round consists of 20 questions. Each question will be repeated twice and twice only. You will have 20 seconds to write down your answer on the cards before you. Now, this sound, yikes, signals that time's up. Each right answer will be awarded 1 point and receive a big yee-haw from the crowd. There it is. Incorrect answers will receive no points and you'll go to jail. Oh, I'm just kidding. Incorrect answers will receive no points and the game will move on. Now, the next sound effect can only be provided by somebody who specializes in the culinary arts. And he sure does. But not in preparing food, just eating it. Yo, welcome my good friend Pecos Goofy. Put her there, partner. There you go. Now, Goofy here's gonna ring that dinner bell to signal the end of the round. Show him how it's done, Goofy. That would be it. Makes you hungry just listening to it, don't it? Thank you, Goofy. Now, the 4 of you with the highest scores will advance on to round 2. Then, at the end of round 2, only 2 of you will remain for our final speed round showdown. And it is at this point where we will determine our new Disney trivia deputy. Now, not only will that lucky person take home the coveted trivia trophy. Ooh. Ah. Oh, you're good. But the new champion will also be presented with his or her very own deputy badge. Miss Minnie, would you kindly show him the badge, please?
Oh. It's so shiny, it reminds me
Isn't that
of
lovely?
diamonds, darling.
Thank you, Minnie. Now, before we get started, I'd like to introduce the official judge of the Trivia Showdown. A fair and square soul who's got a big old brain between those Mickey Mouse ears. Disney archivist, Mr. Dave Smith. Come on out here, Dave.
Dave, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can.
Hello there, darling.
All right, Dave, take your seat and we're all gonna get started here.
Take a seat, Dave.
I'm sure you're all raring to go. So let the showdown begin. Question, are you ready, everybody? Got your pens in hand? Here we go. Question number 1. In Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World, John Rolfe and Mrs. Jenkins helped Pocahontas prepare for her debut at what celebrated ball? Once again, in Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World, John Rolfe and Mrs. Jenkins helped Pocahontas prepare for her debut at what celebrated ball? It's a puzzler.
I love that ball.
Oh, it was fun, wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
It made me cry.
Did you work that ball?
No, I didn't work the ball.
No.
Up, that's time up. Let's start over here with Julia. Julia, what do you got? Not much. Oh, what does it say? King, I'm sorry, Julia, you're grazing in the wrong pasture, darling. But that's all right. Kevin, Queen Victoria's ball, no, I'm sorry, that's not it. King's ball, that's not it. The hunt ball is the correct answer. Oh! 1 point for William.
That's some points.
And what you got for me? The complaint. Oh, the Complans, okay. Hey, you know what? You don't lose any points for guessing, so you might as well be creative.
Yeah.
Dan, what you got? The hunt ball. Dan gets a point. Carol's got the hunt ball, and Anthony's got the harvest ball. Sorry, Anthony. All right, we're moving right along here. That was a tough one, Dave. Question number 2. Oprah Winfrey's company, Harpo Films, has a production deal with Disney. After whom did she name her company? Once again, Oprah Winfrey's company, Harpo Films, has a production deal with Disney. After whom did she name her company?
Now, Dave.
That is good.
I'm going to think here.
Is she still having problems with the cows?
I don't know. I don't know.
I hope not.
I think Dale even knows the
I
answer
love her
to this.
show.
You know the answer to... Oh, there's time's up. Let's start over on this end with Anthony. Anthony, what you got for us? Maya, no, I'm sorry, that's not it. Anthony, Carol. Maya Angelou, no, I'm sorry, that's not it. Harpo Marx, no, I'm sorry, Dan, that's not it. Herself, that's correct, Deanne. 1 point for Deanne. Oprah spelled backwards, that's a point for William. Herself, Oprah, a point for Lorraine, a point for Kevin, and a point for Julia. All right, then. Strong showing by the right-hand side here. All right, here we go.
You wanted a drink?
Question number 3. What was the name of the modernistic Tomorrowland train at Disneyland, which was a predecessor of the monorail? Once again, what was the name of the modernistic Tomorrowland train at Disneyland, which was a predecessor to the monorail? That's a good one, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one, don't you, Goofy?
I love trains myself.
Oh, I've always loved a good train.
Sure.
Up, there's time's up. I'll tell you what, let's start with Lorraine here. Lorraine's... The Viewliner is correct, and a point for Lorraine. Kevin had the Viewliner. Julia had the Viewliner. William, he's got the Viewliner. How about down there with Carol? Carol got the Viewliner. Anthony got the Viewliner. Dan got the Viewliner. Deanne got the Viewliner. They aced it. All right. Moving on. In what movie did the bumbling hash knife outfit featuring Tim Conway and Don Knotts make its debut? Once again, in what movie did the bumbling hash knife outfit featuring Tim Conway and Don Knotts make its debut?
I know Don Knotts.
What? Who's missing a point?
Oh!
All these folks over here missing a point? Is that right? Who's keeping track down there? Are they missing a point down here? We're going to have a riot in here if we're not careful.
Give them the point!
Whoa! Hold on a minute now. I didn't want to have to mention this, folks, but I am armed. We got it now?
This crowd's getting ugly.
It certainly is. It usually takes 15, 20 minutes before the wheels come off, but...
Sheriff, I think I know the answer to this. Excuse me. Getting you a little nervous, aren't I, darling?
Oh, Miss Sadie. That Miss Sadie, she is something. They're what? They're going to be keeping score down here because the computer's
Now,
having
that's
some
the way
problems.
they used to do it in the old West.
That's right. That'll be fine.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, after every couple
Yeah.
questions or so, I'll come down there and I'll get a tally for you, all
And
right?
you know what? He's doing a fine job down there.
He's
I believe
doing a
you got
fine
the right
job.
score.
He went to school.
All right, you're welcome to move on, darling. I promise you I won't bother you no
His
more.
face is all red. All right, then. All right, let's get to the answer to this question. Anthony, what you got for me? Apple dumpling gang is correct, and that's a point for
Look
Anthony.
at how that turned
A
out.
point for Carol. A point for Dan. A point for Deanne. William, Lorraine, Kevin, Julia.
Got 'em all. Yeah.
Wow.
That's 1 point for all of them, son. All right.
That's a shutout.
All righty. You excuse me, folks. I'm losing my gun belt. There we go. All right.
Hey, hello.
That'll happen. Just like a computer, that little glitch. All right, here we go. In the recent Disney Channel TV movie, Brink, in what sport does the title character compete? Once again, in the recent Disney Channel TV movie, Brink, in what sport does the title character compete?
Hey, Gary, did I ever tell you about the things that I've broken?
No, go ahead, Bart. We got a
Would
couple
you like
seconds.
to hear about that? Well, in the early 40s, I once broke my mother's...
I'm sorry, we're right out of time, Bart.
Look
Thank
at
goodness for that
that.
whip crack. All right, let's start down there with Julia. Inline skating is correct. Inline skating, a point for Kevin. Rollerblading, I think we can take that, Jim. Yes.
Oh, look at
William's got a
this.
point. Hockey, I'm sorry, Deanne, that's not correct. Football is not correct. Inline skating, a point for Carol. Rollerblading, a point for Anthony.
Hey!
Kevin, Lorraine, and William.
All right. All right, we all know their names. Settle down now. Send Goofy out there in a minute. All right, here we go. In Hollywood pictures, An American Werewolf in Paris, Andy plans a bungee jump from what structure? In Hollywood pictures, An American Werewolf in Paris, Andy plans a bungee jump from what structure? You ever bungee jump there?
Oh, no, I try to stay away from those kind of things.
I tend to stay away from several story long rubber bands
Sure.
myself.
There's
Yeah,
really
that's a
no
good
reason
idea, I think.
after all. Perfectly
Everybody
good
thinking,
building.
everybody writing?
My ankles are...
There it is, there's the time. We'll start
at
over
that.
here. How about we start with Lorraine right there? The Eiffel Tower is correct.
Oh!
Eiffel Tower, point. A point for Julia. William had the Eiffel Tower. All that side gets a point. Eiffel Tower for Deanne. Eiffel Tower for Dan. Eiffel Tower for Carol. Eiffel Tower for Anthony.
Hey!
These guys are good. These guys are good. Can I get a
Tough
score? Do you have a
competition.
rundown for me? Uh-oh. He's motioning to the audience. Oh, he's got to count them now.
He can keep score.
Welcome to
He's
the
just
Old
not
West,
good at
folks.
adding.
While we're waiting,
Yeah.
I
Sing
could
a little
tell
song
you,
for us, Bart?
Sure. What would you like to hear?
Julia has 4, Kevin has 4, Lorraine has 4, William has 4, William has 5. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Deanne has how many? 4. Dan has 3. Carol has how many? Carol has 4. Anthony has 3. All right then. I'm not adding them. Don't shoot the messenger now. All right, let's keep moving. What? You have 6? William says he has 6. Holy cow. All right, let's just keep going. I tell you what, folks, I tell you what. We're going to keep going with the questions. We'll make sure we get everything right towards the end, all right? I promise you. All right, here we go. Are you ready? What is the name of the teacher whose class is represented in the school yearbook pictures on one Saturday morning? Once again, what is the name of the teacher whose class is represented in school yearbook pictures on one Saturday morning? What? I skipped the question? Okay, I'll go back to it.
Oh, there's the time.
There's the time. Julia, what do you got? Miss Munger is correct. Kevin has a point. Lorraine has a point. William has a point. Deanne gets a point. Dan didn't know. No point for Dan on that one. Carol gets a point. And Anthony gets a point.
Everybody but
We getting this
Dan.
down? All right, moving on. Just before it became Critter Country in 1988, what was the name of this rustic park area at Disneyland Park? Once again, just before it became Critter Country in 1988, what was the name of this rustic area at Disneyland Park?
That's a lovely picnic area over there.
Oh, it's very rustic, isn't it?
It's very
very
beautiful,
rustic. Yes,
quite
indeed it
shady.
I've always enjoyed rustic things. That's why I hang around with you, Bart. You
Oh,
know?
go
All
ahead.
right. Let's start down here with Anthony. What you got for me, Anthony? Bear Country is correct. Point for him. Carol gets a point. Somebody taking these down? Dan gets a point. Deanne gets a point. William has Bear Country. Points right across the board.
Across the board.
All right, you guys are good. Can I just say that?
Back on track.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
I'm guessing 8. What are your
I'm
thoughts,
thinking
dear?
8. Yeah, I'm thinking 8.
Sure, we'll go with that.
The film Oh Canada was originally produced for a showing where? Once again, the film Oh Canada was originally produced for a showing where?
Oh, I love Canada.
Oh, I love it too.
Have I ever told you about my Canadian trip?
No, I don't think I have. You got some slides we could look at?
Oh, sure. Would you like to hear about
You
my
know, I
Canadian
just love their
trip?
bacon.
Oh,
They'd
you
make
know.
great. Oh,
Oh, I
sorry,
guess
we don't
we'll
have
have to
time to
wait
get
on
into it.
that.
Julia, what you got for me? Montreal Expo, I don't think so, sorry. World's Fair in Montreal, I'm sorry, that's not right either. 1986 World's Fair is not correct. Epcot, can we take that? Okay, we can take that. One for William. Deanna says Vancouver, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Disneyland, nope. World's Fair, nope. Canadian World's Fair, nope, I'm sorry, that's not right. The actual answer is the Canada World Showcase at Epcot. That was a good one. That was a good one, Dave.
That was a toughie.
It
right
was a
there.
toughie.
I was
Good
sweating.
thing.
All
on
right,
that
here
one.
we go. Moving on. In Felicity, the new Disney TV series on the WB network, to what city does recent high school graduate Felicity move to go to school? Once again, in Felicity, the new Disney TV series on the WB network, to what city does recent high school graduate Felicity move to go to school?
Isn't that some kind of company violation to put a TV show on someone else's TV station?
Oh, no, I do that all the time.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. That's just like me renting out to jail for rumors, you know, it's the same thing.
Time's up.
All right, Anthony, what you got for me? Chicago, I'm sorry, that is not correct, Anthony. Seattle, I'm sorry, that's not correct either, Carol. Seattle, no sorry, Dan. New York City, correct answer, and a point for Deanne. Anaheim, close but no cigar. Well, that's where I'd have gone, Boston, nope. Point for Kevin and a point for Julia. Point for Kevin and a point for Julia.
So, Sheriff, I want to let you know something right now.
What's
I've
that,
been sitting
baby?
down here counseling with my fella down here. He's got twinkle in his eye, and he's going to try to put a twinkle back in that
There it
scoring
is.
system there. But don't y'all fret. There's going to be numbers going up and down, you know, kind of like my age. So, don't you worry. We'll let you know when
Yellow.
it's fixed, and then you can flash those correct numbers up there, right? 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 All right! There you go. So you just go ahead
You know,
and go on.
Deanne's doing fine, but I don't think she has 44 yet. I don't
Yeah,
see
and
how
Christian,
that's
you're going to
possible.
keep
All right,
keeping
here we go.
school down there.
All right, here we go. Of Walt Disney's 9 old men, which one had the longest last name? Once again, of Walt Disney's 9 old men, which one had the longest last name? Oh, Dave, oh, Dave. You are a crafty one. Yes, you are.
Dave has a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, well,
He does. You know, he wrote a whole book.
yes, he did. He wrote an encyclopedia. Up there's the time. Julia, let's start down here with you. That's right. How do you say it? Reitherman? Reitherman. That's right. That's correct. Wolfgang Reitherman. Wolfgang Reitherman. Reitherman. Oh, I'm sorry. No point. So a point for all these three, for Julia, Kevin, and Lorraine, but no point for William on that one. Reitherman for Deanne. That's a point. Ollie Johnson. Sorry, no sale, Dan. Wolfgang Reitherman. A point for Carol. And a point for Anthony. Did you have Wolfgang? Oh, Willie Reitherman. Okay. All right, then. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? You know, I was hoping we'd have an enthusiastic crowd today. Oh, well. What was the name of the 1996 feature in which 12-year-old Max Connor discovers a genie? Once again, what was the name of the 1996 feature in which 12-year-old Max Connor discovers a genie?
Oh, there's a question for you.
That's a puzzler, isn't it?
Sure.
It's a puzzler.
That one kept me awake all night.
You know, I've been thinking about that too. You know, and I've rubbed every bottle in my house and nothing. All right, never mind. Here we go. Well, let's start down here with Anthony. Anthony, what you got for me? Kazam is correct. Carol, Kazam. Dan, Kazam. Deanne, Kazam. Points for all those folks over there. William, Kazam, Kazam, Kazam. Oh, Shazam, I'm sorry. No points for Julia, a point for everybody else. All righty.
You know what, Sheriff? I gotta let you know something right here.
Oh, I hope
got
this is good news.
I got some new knowledge for you.
Okay.
Put your mind at ease, everybody. I thought I'd let you know. Just because the lights are flashing back here don't mean a thing, because we got a Disney scorekeeper for every contestant up there. I spared no expense here
Well,
today.
isn't that nice?
They're sitting right down here. Yes, as a matter of fact, so
Hi,
one of my
scorekeepers.
girls. Answer, could you scoot on down there, give them one of your microphones if you don't? Yes,
There
just
we
in
go.
case we need to counsel with you along the way. All right, give our scorekeepers a nice hand,
Give 'em
everybody.
a big nice hand.
All right, thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you. And thank y'all. Saved my life up here, if you know what I'm saying. Because, you know, some of those people back there look a little restless. All right, here we go. It's all your friends, William. You know that, don't you? It's a rowdy crowd. All right, here we go. Where is Dumbo when the crows first discover him? Once again, where is Dumbo when the crows first discover him?
Oh, no.
What?
You know, I have a whole elephant story.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Is it long?
Well, no, not really.
Well, you know what? I don't think there's enough time. I think you're going to have to put that one back in the trunk.
You think?
You know what
I was
I'm
a
saying?
small child then.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness for the whip crack. All right, here we go. Let's start with William here. In a tree is correct. Lorraine,
look at how
up
he
in a
knows
tree
this
is
stuff.
correct. In a tree. Points for all these folks. In a tree, Deanne. Up in a tree for Dan. In a tree for Carol. A tree for Anthony. Points all the way across the board. All right then, here we go. Since 1996, Buena Vista has released 5 movies primarily about the sport of basketball. Name 3. Once again, since 1996, Buena Vista has released 5 movies primarily about the sport of basketball. Name 3. Oh, Dave, that's a tough one. 3 movies about basketball.
I was never very good at basketball.
Why doesn't that surprise me, Bart?
Now, sports was not my strong suit.
Oh, there we go. Let's start over here with Anthony. Anthony, you got something from me? What's he's got? He got game, that's 1. Air Bud, that's 2. And 6th man is right. He gets a point. Carol, Eddie, the 6th man, and Air Bud, those are all correct. She got all 3. Eddie, the 6th man, and oh, I'm sorry, Hoop Dreams is not one of them, Dan. Sorry. Oh, Deanne only got 2. God bless her. All right, here we go.
He's a spy.
Celtic Pride, he got game in the 6th man. That will work. Point for William. He got game, the 6th man, and Air Bud. Lorraine gets a point. Air Bud, the 6th man, he got game. That's a point for Kevin. He got game, the 6th man, and Celtic Pride. That's a point for Julia.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Colin, I tell you what, my curiosity's got the best of me.
Shall we get a score
Are y'all
update?
wondering where we stand in this contest? Yes? Well, let's get us a score.
I pretty much stand right behind the bar.
Thank you, Bart.
Now you know why we love him so.
That's right. Where's my gun? Here we go. All right. You turn that thing on?
All right.
I don't think it's working.
There it is.
After 14 questions, Julia has answered 11 correctly.
11.
Kevin has answered 12 correctly.
Oh, look at that!
Lorraine has answered 11 correctly.
All right then.
Hey!
William has answered 12 correctly.
William.
Deanne has answered 10 correctly.
All right,
Hey!
Dan has 7 correct answers.
Dan. All right, Dan.
Carol has answered 11 correctly.
Carol.
All right, Carol.
And last but not least, Anthony has 10 correct answers.
All right, then.
Thank y'all. Keep up the good work now.
Woo! All right. All right, now, come on, settle down. You still got that whip back there, Bart?
I
Just
do.
in case. All right.
You know, they may like it, but they didn't paint a big picture of him like those people did.
Well, that's all right. I'm sure they love him just the same. All right, this would be question number 15. Am I correct? There we go. All right. What is the name of the talking stuffed bunny on the TV show Unhappily Ever After?
Oh.
Once again, what is the name of the talking stuffed bunny on the TV show Unhappily Ever After?
You know, that reminds me when I was a kid,
Yeah?
I had a talking stuffed bunny.
What was his name?
His name was Herb.
Herb?
Herb the bunny. He talked to me all the time. He still talks.
Oh! I'd like to get more details on that, but I'm afraid we're out of time.
Oh.
Anthony, here we go. Mr. Floppy is correct.
Oh,
Mr. Floppy is correct. Mr. Floppy is correct. A point for everybody on this side. William, Mr. Floppy is correct. Mr. Floppy, Mr. Floppy, Mr. Floppy. These people know they're talking stuffed bunnies, and I'm not kidding. Here we go. The company's 75th anniversary is October 16th. On that date in 1923, Walt signed a contract to produce what series? Once again, The company's 75th anniversary is October 16th. On that date in 1923, Walt signed a contract to produce what series? That's a good one, Dave.
That's tough. That's a hard one. I wasn't around in 1923.
All right, here we go. Julia, what you got for me? The Alice Comedies is correct. The Alice Comedies, a point for Kevin, a point for Lorraine, and a point for William. Deanne had the Alice Comedies, Dan had the Alice Comedies, Carol had the Alice Comedies, and Anthony had the Alice Comedies. You guys are good. I got to tell you. All right, here we go.
It's going to be close.
It sure is. The horn, and we may not get out of here alive, Bart. The horn of the Disney Magic cruise ship blasts out the first notes of what well-known song? Once again, the horn of the Disney Magic cruise ship blasts out the first notes of what well-known song?
You know, Gary, my brother Edwin?
Mm-hmm. I remember Edwin. Never had a lick of sense.
He can play a tune when he blows his nose.
Is he around? Can we bring him out?
We could bring him
There
up.
you go. The question is, can he keep score? All right, here we go. Anthony, what you got? When You Wish Upon a Star is correct. Carol, When You Wish Upon a Star. Zippity doo-dah. Sorry, Dan. Deanne, When You Wish Upon a Star. Point for Deanne. Point for William. A point for Lorraine. A point for Kevin. And a point for Julia. I'm smelling tiebreaker, if you know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. What singer joined Annette Funicello, gosh, I loved her, to sing the song The Parent Trap during the titles of the 1961 movie? Once again, what singer joined Annette Funicello to sing the song The Parent Trap during the titles of the 1961 movie?
I love that Annette Funicello.
Oh, I did too. She's so sweet.
I still watch all of her beach movies.
Oh, I love them. I do.
Sometimes you can see them late at night at the Late Show.
Oh, they're so fun, aren't they?
It's good.
Oh, they are good.
Sure.
Let's start here with Deanne. I haven't spoken with you. Tommy Sands is correct. Dan? Tommy Sands. Carol had Tommy Sands. Anthony had Tommy Sands. William got Tommy Sands. Tommy Sands, Tommy Sands, Tommy Sands. Lots of sands up here. All right, here we go. What cartoon brought Disney not only a Best Cartoon Oscar, but a Scientific and Technical Academy Award as well? Once again, what cartoon brought Disney not only a Best Cartoon Oscar, but a Scientific and Technical Academy Award as well? What an achievement. How you doing over there? You all having a good time? Yes, indeed. You look so pretty. Hi, how are you, darling? Are you feeling? Oh, there it is. We'll talk later. Julia, what you got for me? Blank sheet of paper, nothing for Julia there. Sorry, honey. The old mill is correct for Kevin. The old mill for Lorraine. The old mill for William. Man in Space, sorry, Deanne. Noah's Ark, I'm sorry, Dan. The old mill, a point for Carol. And nothing over there for Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our last question in this round. We'll see how it shakes down when we're done. Here we go. We're knocking wood. I hope we got the scores right. All right, here we go. In which Disney park is there an attraction called Meet the World? In which Disney park is there an attraction called Meet the World?
Did I ever tell you about my first attraction?
Mark, you are an attraction.
I bet it was
darling.
fatal. I'm just guessing.
Her name was Susie.
Oh.
Oh.
We were in the 3rd grade.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Gosh, wouldn't we love to hear the rest of that? But I'm sorry, we got to get back to business. William, what you got for me? Tokyo Disneyland is correct. Lorraine, Tokyo Disneyland. Epcot is not correct, I'm sorry. A point for Julia. So we got a point for Julia, Lorraine, and William over here. Deanne, Tokyo Disneyland, that's correct. Epcot, sorry, Dan. Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland. I'm almost afraid to ask, but let's see what we got for the scores.
Julia has 16 points.
For Julia, 16.
Kevin has 17 points.
17 points for Kevin. Way to go, Kevin.
Lorraine has 17 points.
17, 17, and 16.
William has 18 points.
18 points. Wow. All right,
Deanne?
how about Deanne?
Deanne has 15 points.
15 points.
Dan has 10 points.
Dan has 10 points.
Carol has 17 points.
17 points.
And Anthony has 15 points.
15 points. Now do we have 4 people with 17 points? Am I correct in that assumption? What? We have what? I'm sorry? Oh, good. So now tell me who's got the 17s one more time and the 18. Kevin's got 17. Lorraine's got 17. William's got 18. And who's the other 17? Carol? So Carol, Kevin, am I right? Lorraine and William are all going on to the second round. Minnie, would you do me a favor and help those folks not going on to the next round off to their seats?
Oh, yes! Absolutely. Thank you so much, folks. Yes. They all did such a fine job. That's for sure. Thanks for coming to participate. And you know what? You other contestants, feel free to belly on up to the bar over there. Yes, Bart's waiting to wet your whistle over there.
Come on, bring your bellies over here.
Yes, before you advance to the second round, round 2.
Go down there and get ready, okay?
Yoo-hoo!
Sorry.
Come belly up to the ball, boys. Better stick to your guns. Don't be shy, give it a try. You'll find it lots of fun. Woo!
Belly up for the showdown, hoedown. Time to double your score. Bustin' round is more profound. You gotta know much more.
For new knowledge, so gallop along and show us who's strong. Not stuff you learned from college, but mouse tears. It's stuff that dreams are made of between mouse ears. Woo! Belly up, showdown, hoedown, very good for your mind. Show your stuff and start your stuff just like that old Einstein. Woo! Belly up to the showdown, hoedown.
Be the new MVP.
We can't wait to congratulate our brand new MVP.
Come on across
We
there.
can't wait to congratulate our brand new deputy. Belly up!
Hey, yes, indeed.
Woo-hoo! Congratulations!
Congratulations to y'all.
Smart, I tell you.
You know what? You don't even look a thing like Carol. You're Peter? Okay. All right, William, we need you to come over here where it says William. Carol, you go over there where it says Carol.
Yeah?
Kevin, you come on over here where it says Kevin. Come on over here.
There you go.
There we go. That looks like maybe that might be right.
Woo!
All right, y'all. And now it's time to sharpen your sights, all you trivia sharpshooters. We're moving on to round 2. Each of these questions is worth 2 points.
2 points.
Just imagine the trouble we're going to get into now. All
That's
right,
scary.
here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. What 2 animated features are the basis for live shows in Camp Minnie Mickey at Disney's Animal Kingdom? What 2 animated features are the basis for live shows in Camp Minnie Mickey at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
You know, speaking of animals,
Yeah.
that reminds me of my first attraction, Susie.
Oh, no. No.
She took me to the sandbox when we were 3 years old.
Okay, good. Thank goodness for that whip crack. All right. Carol, darling, let's start with you. The Lion King and Pocahontas is correct. 2 points. The Lion King and Pocahontas, 2 points for Kevin.
Yay!
Pocahontas and Lion King, 2 points for William, 2 points for Lorraine. Folks, we got us a match here. I think these four are going to just burn this place up. Here we go. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, now in 4 Disney parks, made its debut in which park? Once again, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, now in 4 Disney parks, made its debut in which park? Hey there, little partner. How you doing? Are you lost?
Whoa. She is
Can I
so
get an
cute.
aw? Aw.
Oh,
There
there's her
she
mother.
She's just looking for the answer, that's all. All right, let's start over here. Lorraine, what you got? Disneyland is correct.
Yay!
Disneyland. 2 points for William. 2 points for everybody on that one. The Touchstone picture Holy Man being released today features what actor as the Holy Man? Once again, the Touchstone picture Holy Man being released today features what actor as the Holy Man?
I haven't seen either. I don't get to go to the movies very much. Would you like to hear about it?
You know, I'm thinking maybe not. All right, there we go. Lorraine, what you got? Eddie Murphy, of course. Eddie Murphy for William. Eddie Murphy, Eddie Murphy. So far, they've answered every question correctly in this round. Here we go.
That was a giver. Right there.
The first Goofy how-to cartoon was actually released originally as part of the feature The Reluctant Dragon. What was it? Once again, the first Goofy how-to cartoon, do you remember that one? Was actually released originally as part of the feature The Reluctant Dragon. What was it? You see, he gives you an easy one, then he smacks you with a hard one.
Now, Goofy, don't give him any clues over there now,
Yeah,
darling.
that's right, Goofy, no whispering.
Keep your mouth shut.
All right, then. Let's start with Carol over there. Carol, what you got, darling? How to ride a horse is correct. How to ride a horse. How to ride a horse, how to ride a horse. They're good. I got to tell you. Here we go. In what Disney location can you eat at the Liberty Inn? Once again, in what Disney location can you eat at the Liberty Inn?
I'm hungry.
I am too.
I was thinking maybe a little later on.
We go out for a little
something, sure.
Little Oprah beef sandwich,
We
maybe?
could take the girls with us.
Oh, yeah, hey, that'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks, just conduct a little personal business here. William, what do you got? World Showcase Epcot is correct. Liberty Square, I'm sorry, Lorraine. The Magic Kingdom Liberty Square, sorry, Kevin. American Adventure in Epcot is correct. Points for our 2 ladies on that one. Oh, did you get it? I'm sorry. All right. We know his name. Here we go. What is the significance of 1249 Tripp Avenue? Once again, what is the significance of 1249 Tripp Avenue?
I have nothing. You're on your own, Gary.
You have nothing? You have no story?
I have no story for
Didn't you
that.
trip one time on an avenue? I seem to
Oh,
recall
I
that.
trip all the time, but people who know me know that. So it's not a surprise.
Up, there we go. Let's start down there with Lorraine. Lorraine, the place where Walt Disney was born is correct.
Oh!
Where Walt Disney was born. 2 points for William. 2 points for Kevin. 2 points for Carol. Man, they're good. Moving on. What prominent actor provides the narration for Simon Birch? What prominent actor provides the narration for Simon Birch? I'll give you a clue. It ain't me.
Oh, and you know, you are quite an actor.
Oh, I know. I'm prominent.
Sure.
I'm prominent.
I've seen everything you've been in.
Oh, yeah. You been to all these trivia contests?
I think I've been in everything you've been in.
Holy cow, there it is. Kevin, what you got? A big old blank piece of paper, lovely to look at, but not worth any points. Sorry, Kevin. Carol, oh, another blank piece of paper. Jim Carrey, 2 points. I'm sorry, Lorraine. William gets 2. All righty then. The wicked fairy in Sleeping Beauty is Maleficent. Spell her name. Oh boy. The wicked fairy in Sleeping Beauty is Maleficent. Spell her name.
I can't even spell my name.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing.
I keep using the wrong letters and come up with all kinds of things.
Howdy. How y'all doing over here? Hi, Minnie. All right, let's start over here. Lorraine, Maleficent, M-A-L-E-F-I-C-E-N-T. M-A-L-E-F-I-C-E-N-T, that's correct. M-A-L-E-F-I-C-E-N-T, correct. Maleficent. Sorry, Kevin. You spelled it like I would. M-A-L-F-I-C-E-N-T. That is correct. Carol gets 2 points. I hope there's no more spelling questions. They give me a headache. All right, here we go. In which decade...
Just a minute.
Wait,
Oh.
hold on.
Just a minute.
What's going on now, for goodness sake?
Speaking of decades, yes, I think it's about time we did a tally check. What do
All
you
right,
say?
let's do it.
I'm interested
let's
to see
hear
where
it.
we are. Yes?
Who's keeping score?
Can we scoot on down
Can we
here?
scoot on? I am.
Miss Question, can you scoot on down there?
Oh, let me help you, darling. Are y'all
Oh,
all right?
heaven, someone get up and help her. Where
Lorraine has 12 correct.
12
Yay,
for
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Wow.
Kevin has 10 correct.
10 for Kevin.
Carol has 14 points.
14.
Hey.
And William has 16 points.
All right, then.
William's doing so well.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry. There you go. All right, moving on. Bob Thomas has written a number of books on Disney subjects. What was the first? Bob Thomas has written a number of books on Disney subjects. What was the first?
You know, my first book
What was that?
was Pete and George Go to Holiday.
Okay.
There's a story about a little man named George and his brother Pete. And are you listening to me?
Oh, I sure am. I'm always listening to you, Bart. Here we go. Carol. The Illusion of Life, I'm sorry, that is not
Over
correct.
here,
Walt
talking to
Disney,
myself.
sorry, not correct. William, The Art of Animation is correct. The Art of Animation, 2 points for Lorraine. I'm back on track, Dave. In which decade was Disney stock first listed on the New York Stock Exchange? The 40s, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, or the 1980s? Once again, in which decade was Disney stock first listed on the New York Stock Exchange? The 1940s, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, or the 1980s?
I invested in the stock market.
Oh yeah? What'd you buy?
Yak meat.
Yak meat. How's it doing?
It bombed.
Yeah, I was thinking it might. I had a yak sandwich the other day, pretty tasty. All right, here we go. Lorraine, what you got?
Boy, I'm
1950s
tending
is correct. William got it. 50s. 1950s. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. No points for Carol on that one. Moving on. What actor played the role of a television actor named Jack Albany in a Disney feature? Once again, what actor played the role of a television actor named Jack Albany in a Disney feature?
Wow.
Lorraine's looking at me like I come from another planet. I just read them, honey. I don't write
Did
them.
I ever tell you about the time I was taken up in a spaceship?
I'm dying to hear. Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry. Boy, you know, I'm
there's
missing
that
all these
time
great
thing
Bart
again.
stories. Carol, what you got? Dick Van Dyke is correct. Robert Redford, I'm sorry, Kevin. That's not correct. Bob Hoskins, sorry, William. Lorraine blank. Carol, out on her own. All right, here we go. The Last Electric Night was the pilot for what television series? Once again, The Last Electric Night was the pilot for what television series? last electric knife. The last electric knife. I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know.
I have a story.
Oh, well.
No? Would you like to? Oh.
Next time, just hit him with the whip, if you don't mind. All right, here we go. William, what you got? Sidekicks, correct. Sidekicks, 2 points for Lorraine. Sidekicks, 2 points for Kevin. Sidekicks, 2 points for Carol. All righty then, I'm just checking. Okay, here we go. She played the role of a private investigator in one movie and was uncredited when she provided the voice of another animated character in another. Who is she? Once again, she played the role of a private investigator in one movie, and she was uncredited when she provided the voice of an animated character in another. Who is she? Was it Sadie?
Hey, Bart.
Yeah?
I think there's a cute red-headed youngin' down here making some eyes at you.
Uh-oh.
Carol. Kathleen Turner is correct. Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner, points for everybody. All right then. Here we go. What attraction was built in the place of the old Fantasyland Theater at Disneyland? Once again, what attraction was built in the place of the old Fantasyland Theater in Disneyland, at Disneyland? Or in Disneyland, or thereabouts.
It's somewhere around there.
Somewhere around in there somewhere.
Sure.
Your name's not Susie, is it, Sugar? It's not Susie?
All
Just
right.
checking.
You all right over there, Dale?
Dale's got that loving feeling.
Yeah, I don't even... You know, when I first heard that sound, I knew we'd get down there sometime. All right, here we go. Carol, what you got? Pinocchio's Daring Journey, that is correct.
Hey!
Correct, 2 points for Kevin. 2 points for William, 2 points for Lorraine. These guys are good. Here we go. What is the name of the new amphitheater at the Disney MGM Studios where Fantasmic will be performed? Once again, what is the name of the new amphitheater at the Disney MGM Studios where Fantasmic will be performed?
Do you like the movies?
I love the movies.
You never invite me to the movies.
All right, here we go. Lorraine, what you got? Blank piece of paper. Sorry, darling. Hollywood Hills is correct. Hollywood Bowl. Sorry, Kevin. Hollywood Theater, not correct. All right, William getting points all on his own there. You all right, buddy?
Oh, that was pretty close.
I know exactly how you feel. All right, here we go. The 1961 television show Backstage Party was a celebration of the end of the filming of what movie? Once again, the 1961 television show Backstage Party was a celebration of the end of filming of what movie?
I got to go backstage.
We may just do that. I got a gun on me, so I think we might be able to get our way out of here.
What's her name, the redhead that thinks I'm cute?
Just stop now. We got business here. Kevin, what you got? Babes in Toyland is correct.
Oh.
Carol? Babes in Toyland, Babes in Toyland, Babes in Toyland.
They all got it. Back on the road.
All right then, moving on. Multiply the number of nieces, oh my goodness, Dave. Multiply the number of nieces Daisy had in the comics by the number of Academy Award-winning True Life Adventures and add the number of cameras used in the latest Circle Vision films. What is your answer? Let me read that to you real slowly. Multiply the number of nieces Daisy had in the comics by the number of Academy Award-winning True Life Adventures and add the number of cameras used in the latest Circle Vision films. What is your answer? Holy cow, Dave. He's cruel, but he's fair. He's cruel to everyone.
I have the answer for that one.
You do. I find that rather hard to believe, Bart.
Math is my strong point.
Again, I find that rather hard to believe. All right, Lorraine, what you got? 29, I'm sorry, darling, that's not right. 15, I'm sorry, that's not right either. 21, sorry, Kevin. 33 is correct. Wow. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Hey. All right. We still got some more questions here. Let's keep her moving. What are the first names of the tortoise and the hare in the cartoon of that title? Once again, what are the first names of the tortoise and the hare in the cartoon of that title? Man, that was a tough question.
That was it. I knew the answer, though.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did.
Did I tell you math was my strong
You
suit?
did mention that, yeah.
Yeah?
You don't have to drink water back there, do you?
I do.
Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Let's start with William this time. William, what you got? Toby and Max is correct. Toby and Max for Lorraine, 2 points. Toby and Max, Max and Toby, same thing. Toby and Max, points for everybody.
Wow.
All right then.
The
We
tension
have
rises.
2 more questions left in this round, ladies and gentlemen. In what TV miniseries would you find episodes titled Brother Against Brother and Troy Vengeance? Once again, I'm sorry, Tory Vengeance. Let me read it again. In what TV miniseries would you find episodes titled Brother Against Brother and Tory Vengeance? Tory Vengeance.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Bart.
You know, that reminds me of a miniseries I once saw.
Yeah, I think I'm in a miniseries right now.
I'd like a drink of water.
I would love a drink of water.
There you
Thank
go.
you, sir.
Have a little of that.
There's looking at you.
Watch it. There's nothing else in there but water, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Oh, that's good water, Bart. All right, here we go.
1937. It's a good year.
What you got, Carol? Johnny Shiloh, I'm sorry, that is not correct. Zorro, not correct, sorry. No, I'm sorry, that's not correct either. Johnny Tremaine, no, that's not correct either. The actual answer is the Swamp Fox.
Oh!
The Swamp Fox. Good one, Dave.
You knew that too, didn't you, Bart?
I have in my hand the last
Yes,
question
ma'am.
of the second round. So here we go. What was the longest film released by Buena Vista so far this year? Once again, what was the longest film released by Buena Vista so far this year?
Nothing could be longer than Dune.
Actually, I think the home movies from your last vacation rivaled Dune. Yeah.
It was good, though.
It was a good
When
vacation.
Ma got stuck inside of the outhouse toilet.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's the best.
All right. Why don't we start down there with Lorraine? Armageddon, I'm sorry, darling, that's not true. The Horse Whisperer is correct.
Yay!
Go Team Croc. Not correct, but a nice gesture. Carol, Armageddon, I'm sorry, that is not correct. We have come to the end. Thank you, Goofy. Is anybody else hungry? All right. We'll take a moment to let the scorekeepers do the scores.
Absolutely, Miss Answer. Can you scoot on down there and take a look at our
Let me help you
scorekeepers?
there, darling. There you go. There you go.
You never did that for me.
Well, you're very spry for a woman of your age.
Why? Why, thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
You
I'm just
won't
going to
be-
move away quickly
Yeah,
here.
you won't be wearing that gun for much longer.
Hello.
You got that right. All right, here we go.
Kevin has 22 points.
Kevin!
Hey!
Carol has 28 points.
Carol has 28 points.
Lorraine has 26 points.
26.
And William has 34 points.
That means Carol and William are going on to the second round.
Yes.
Would you all go on off with Goofy? He'll show you well. Congratulations. There you go. Congratulations.
Oh, yes. Last 6.
Wow.
What's
Well,
that?
some of them have a twinkle in their eye. Yes, like you over there. You know who I'm talking about. Look at him getting right red right
Look at
here.
him, oh, yeah.
Yes, all these nice, shiny, friendly faces. Y'all came from all over just to see little old Miss Sadie, didn't
Oh,
you?
ain't that nice? Ain't that nice?
My goodness, it kind of makes me proud, you know. Well, they come from all over by the score. Yes, they come from the famous Disney store. Oh, they come from each city, whether big or itty bitty. Yes, they come knowing lots of Disney lore. Oh, yes. Well, it looks like you're ready to have a good round this time. And looking out here, well, I do see some friendly faces, that's for sure. Honey, could I have the house lights? I need to greet these people nice and natural here. Get those house lights up, let me see. Yeah. Well, hey there, sugar. How you doing? Yes, in the blue. Yes, the glass. What's
When
your
you get
name,
done,
darling?
Just put them down here
Yes.
by the piano.
Grace.
Want to take them with
Where
you.
are you from, Grace?
Unless you want to take them with you, just put them right here.
Sorry? Oh, San Diego. Well, I heard you the first time. I'm just sorry. No, I'm kidding ya. I'm kidding ya. Is anybody out here not from the state of California? Well, my lands, hold on. Yes, Dale? Where are they from over here? Iowa! Iowa, well, welcome here. How about over here? Anybody not from the state of California? Miss Sadie? Delaware, Pennsylvania. That's all right. Pennsylvania, you said? I'll talk a little slower for you, okay? Miss Sadie? Here, Miss Sadie? Yes. Yes? Right here.
I'm from Sioux City, Iowa.
From Sioux City, Iowa. Well, I got a question. Who thinks they came the furthest to be here today? Who thinks? Where'd you come from? From Canada? Where'd you come from over here? From Pennsylvania and Delaware. Wait a minute. How about up here? Where'd they come from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri.
That's pretty far.
Are you from Australia?
Australia.
Trivia Showdown. Well, darling, that is so adorable. Absolutely. You know what? Just from being Australian and having that little twinkle in your eye just for Miss Sadie, I think you deserve something a little special, don't you? Minnie, give him a tub of fudge. Yes. Oh, they come from all over by the score. Come on. Oh, they come from the famous Disney store. Oh, they come looking pretty from New York City. Yes, they come knowing lots of Disney lore. Oh, they come looking pretty from LA to New York City. Yes, they come knowing lots of Disney lore. Woo! Yes! Oh, my
That's
goodness!
fantastic.
All these
Nice
friendly
job.
faces, why,
That's
thank
what,
you.
Bart. Bart.
Thank you, darling.
Bart.
Oh!
Now you know why we love Bart so much. You see, you don't find too many narcoleptics in the Old West, so you gotta value the ones you run across. All right. Chip, Dale, what are these buckets for? Dale says the other contestants done kicked the bucket. Well, you know what? As long as they're up there, we're going to use them for this round. Here you go. Give me that bucket over there. There we go. Well, my gun belt falls down my pants. Here we go. All right, friends. This is it. Oh, come on. Nobody wants to see that. Trust me.
No, trust me. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Sugar?
You know, a long time ago, she was a backup girl. And that's what we used to have to say. Back up, girl. All right, here we go.
There's
All right.
a story there. Would you like to hear
No,
it?
we really would. Okay, well, this is it. The final speed round. This is the high noon moment in the world of trivia. So gather round, everybody. But first, we need to set our countdown clock. Oh, and we're hoping it's going to work. And to do the honors, we've asked the only person in town who can tell time. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mickey Mouse. Thank you, Mickey. There you go. Mickey.
Nothing like a 4-foot mouse walking across the stage, huh?
Mickey, would you... I'm just going to roll right over that. Mickey, would you turn on the clock, please? Hey!
Oh! It works.
I can't even tell you how thrilled I am to see that. All right, here we go.
Should have brought him out here earlier.
There you go. Now, we'll set the clock for 2 minutes, and the person who can answer the most trivia questions in those 2 short minutes is the 1998 National Trivia Showdown Hoedown champion.
Yeah!
And my new deputy. The prize will be awarded by last year's winner, Antonio Roberto. Come on out here and take the bow, Antonio. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
What that Antonio can do with a brie cheese.
All right, here we go. Now, during this round, when you think you know the answer, William, and when you think you know the answer, Carol, we want you to take that hammer in your hand and hit that bucket. It's the Old West, folks. Welcome home. Whoever hits the bucket first, I'll ask you for the answer. If you get it correctly, you'll get 1 point. So we got 2 minutes. I wish you the best of luck to both of you. Can you try that one time for me, William? Works for me. How about that, Carol? That'll work for me. All right, here we go. Start the clock now. Name the recent Disney Channel series about kids at a summer camp. Carol had it first. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to try it, William? Bug Juice is correct. Which film about a pool hustler, Color of Money or Color of Night? Which film was it? Yes, William.
Color of Money.
Color of Money is correct. What birthday did Walt Disney celebrate the year Disneyland opened? Carol.
54.
54 is correct. How many different shows did Walt Disney produce for the 1964 World's Fair? Carol.
4.
4 is correct. What skating star headlined the ABC TV Ice Show special featuring the Mulan music? Carol.
Michelle Kwan.
Michelle Kwan is correct. Who christened the Disney Magic Cruise Ship? Yes.
Patty Disney.
Patty Disney is correct, William. In what Disney film would you find the song The Life I Lead? Carol. All right. All right, William, you know
Mary
it?
Poppins.
Mary Poppins is correct. What Disney park attraction was renamed Micro Adventure for its... Yes, Carol.
Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
Honey, I Shrunk the Audience is correct, and 1 point for Carol. What was the predecessor show to Illuminations at Epcot? Yes, Carol.
Laser Phonic Symphony.
That's correct. On what birthday is Princess Aurora fated to Yes, Carol.
16th.
16th is correct. What was the original color of Disneyland submarines? Carol.
Gray.
All right, then, that's correct. What was the name of the nighttime parade in which succeeded the electrical parade at Tokyo Disneyland? Yes.
Fantalusion.
Fantalusion is correct, William. Kurt Russell starred in a 3-part TV show entitled The Secret of Boyne Castle. Name one other title under which it was released. No takers? All right, we'll move on. Name the restaurant which took the place of the former Empress Lily at Walt Disney World. Yes,
Fulton's
William.
Crab House.
Fulton's Crab House is correct and a point. During the early 60s, what attraction stood on the site of what is now known... Oh, that's the end of the round. Scorekeeper. We got him? Carol? All right. Our new 1998 Hoedown Showdown champion is Carol! Congratulations. Good job, William. Come on down here and stand on the box.